Good morning, friends. Happy Wednesday to all of you. The Social Security Administration will be increasing monthly benefits for the average senior next year. Progressives and economists are trying to figure out how much the next round of stimulus checks should be worth. Here's your fourth stimulus check update and daily news report. Friends, please make sure to subscribe and watch until the end of this video to learn how to enter this Friday's $3 $100 Walmart gift card giveaway. In 2021, the average monthly Social Security benefit came at about $1,565 after a 5.9% cost of living adjustment scheduled to go into effect next year. The average benefit will rise to about $1,657, and that's according to the Social Security Administration. This means that the average couple will see roughly $3,000 a month. The estimated $100 increase comes after a year of unprecedented inflation. Over the past 12 months, prices have soared 6% in nearly all major sectors, and especially important for seniors, because in every major grocery store category, everything has increased. COLA increases in the past couple of years have been about 1 to 1.3%. But this year's adjustment is one of the highest COLA jumps in decades. Forbes estimates that the increase in benefits will benefit nearly 62 million Americans who will receive Social Security benefits in January 2022. Americans who receive supplemental security income benefits will actually be able to see their increase a little sooner, beginning on December 30th. The SSA estimates that increased payments to SSI beneficiaries will reach approximately 8 million people next year. For those who receive SSI, this amount is expected to increase to $821 in the year 2022, up from the $794 per month in 2021. The $47 increase will especially benefit the nearly 3 million Americans who receive both Social Security and SSI benefits together. If you receive both SSI and regular Social Security payments in 2022, this means you could receive nearly $2,500 per month. If you are scheduled to be a recipient of benefits in 2022, the SSA will notify you via mail and online beginning in December.
I think we've seen now for the past 10 months or so what Democrat governance looks like. And it's one crisis of competence after another, whether it's what's happening, the disaster at the border, at the ports, the pileup out there, what's happening in our cities when it comes to safety of our communities. You can literally go right down the list and just see example after example of where Democrat governance is leaving the American people high and dry. And as the leader pointed out, the most obvious example of that is probably inflation. They passed a $1.9 trillion bill in March, and that has fueled these inflationary pressures. Instead of listening to what the American people are saying about that, their reaction to it, which I think the generic ballot, which shows the Republicans with the largest lead in 40 years, the Democrats seem to be covering their ears and just trying to ignore the problem, because what they're talking about with this reckless tax and spending spree is flooding the zone with even more spending, more dollars, chasing too few goods, leading to more and higher inflation. And just give you an example of what that looks like year over year, October to October, highest inflation rate in 31 years, 6.2%. But if you look at some of the basics that the American people buy, eggs, poultry, fish, meat, 11.9% increase October to October, all being fueled by the policies that Democrats have already passed and those that they're talking about trying to pass in the future. The Congressional Budget Office is going to come out with a score at some point, which I don't think is going to be particularly favorable to the Democrats.
Right now, many Americans are waiting for a fourth stimulus check, following the previous stimulus checks that brought a cash boost to medium income and low income families across our nation. The idea behind these stimulus checks was to provide support and to help the economy following the crisis. The first stimulus check was for an amount of $1,200, and the second was for $600. Then, as mentioned above, the third stimulus check was for an amount of $1,400 for each qualified person. With each stimulus check, there were various qualifying limits, and if there is to be a fourth stimulus check, then experts believe the amount should be similar to the previous payments. Some very high-profile politicians have even called for recurring checks of $2,000 to be provided for all struggling families. But it should be kept in mind that the framework is already in place, and that the high-profile nature of these stimulus checks would make passing the legislation a priority. And that's if President Biden and his colleagues decide to go down this route again. Therefore, any fourth stimulus check announcement would soon be followed by the actual sending out of the money. Friends, the key word for this video is cranberry. If you would like to enter this Friday's 3 $100 Walmart gift card giveaway, please make sure you click and like my videos. Make sure that you are also subscribed to my channel and comment below the key word from each video. Thank you so much, friends. Kamala Harris and 80 Democrats in Congress support a new stimulus payment for American families. Joe Biden has received 3 request letters for recurring financial aid payments. Congressmen consider it essential for the survival of millions of families that have suffered greatly from this crisis. 6 members of the House Ways and Means Committee have also sent a letter to President Biden, urging him to include recurring direct payments in his American Families Plan. 6 members of the House Ways and Means Committee have also sent a letter to President Biden, urging him to include recurring direct payments for millions of Americans who are struggling. Many U.S. states are also doing their own sort of repayments, such as extra money for teachers or enhanced tax breaks. California is one of the few U.S. states that have started their own true stimulus checks. So now, on their second edition, California residents can receive a $600 payment if they are earning less than $75,000 a year. Also, New Mexico state government announced that low-income residents who were unable to receive federal stimulus checks will receive a $750 direct payment. The states of Arizona, Colorado, Connecticut, Florida, Georgia, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Oklahoma, Tennessee, and Texas all have some form of payments, which are mainly aimed at teaching staff. For example, teachers in the state of Florida are expected to receive a $1,000 check by the end of this year. Friends, that's the end of the video for this morning. I hope you found some of this information helpful. Remember that this coming Friday, I will be giving away 3 more $100 Walmart gift cards. If you would like to enter my giveaway, please make sure you click and like my videos. Also, make sure that you enter the keyword from each video, and make sure that you are also subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much, friends, and have a very blessed Wednesday.